like pulled over the front of it.
Right.
And that way, it's stored in my bag with the mask side that faces my face pointed out. And then I pull it out, put it right to my face, and I just pull the straps
back.
over, so it's instantaneous, right?
Gotcha.
You can see the straw that's in there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is some pretty heavy.
Yeah. This is just standard.
Now, okay.
That way. There we go. Yeah. So.
Now, when you were putting this on, you were saying gas, gas, gas. Is that what?
Yeah.
You
gotta
yell
let
it 3
everybody else
times.
know.
Yell it 3 times. That's the standard.
You let everybody else around you know. Hey, this is serious crud. You gotta.
And what kind of
protect it.
filters? I mean,
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, I was going to say because this kind of looks
heavy duty.
These look a little bit like when I used to paint houses.
Yeah, it's higher quality. It's
Well,
heavier duty than
I'm
that
sure.
by far.
I'm
But
sure,
yeah.
but we had to wear something similar to this that had things on both sides
Right.
that could filter out. I don't even know what you would get from painting a house having too many paint fumes.
Well,
other than a headache.
At Lowe's or Menards or whatever store you're going to, Home Depot, they're going to have different masks that are for different applications, and they'll
Sure.
tell you like if it's this, then you want this level of protection, you want this level of respiration.
Dude, that is pretty intense, man.
Yeah.
It's like a Darth Vader mask. It's awesome. That is awesome. And then this is your straw.
Yes, you get a little
Okay.
straw deal.
All right.
So that's what's happening with that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You got it in 9 seconds, too.
Did I really?
You did.
Well, I think it.
Now, what do you put?
Was
Why
it
do you-
in 9 or was it under 9?
It was in 9 on the button.
9 on the button. Oh, I'm slowing up, man. I got to pick it up.
Why did you put your hand on the front of it and breathe in?
You're clearing the mask. You're breathing out and pushing any excess
Okay,
air
so you're pushing out.
of the mask, so it's all clean.
Why would you want to cover that up with your hand, though?
You're pushing on it because that allows you to get the air out, and then you go like
Oh.
to make sure that your seal is accurate. You push on the filters and cover them up so then you suck in, and then you can suck tight to your face.
Okay.
That lets you know, oh yeah, I have a seal.
Okay.
it's like it's vacuum in there.
Okay.
To do that. So.
Okay.
That just-
Well, yeah, I remember seeing a commercial. It was for a fireman, and he was also saying the reason that I use this razor is because being a fireman, I needed to have a clean seal on my mask.
It's true.
And
Yeah, firemen have
is that
to-
really? So
Yeah,
firemen have to be clean shaven all the time?
Yeah, same for U.S. military. We're supposed
No
to be
shit.
clean shaven whenever on duty.
No
Anytime. When I was active,
And it's because of
it
that.
was the same deal. Every day,
I always assumed it was just because we want to keep
It
a
is that
team.
too. Yeah,
Kind
It's-
of a team look, and we all want to be clean instead of.
It's a uniform thing, and then there are like certain groups of folks that like if they're in certain countries where it would be culturally appropriate for them to, if they're going to be interacting with people in the culture, to have a beard, then yeah, they're not going to shave for a while.
Okay, 'cause,
You know?
I was going to say, I've watched American Sniper, and Bradley Cooper had a beard. So I mean, I guess because he's a sniper,
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
He was on that special.
so
team,
he gets to grow a beard. Him and his buddies get to grow
correct.
beards.
You'll see a lot of those cats do that,
Wow.
and they're not worried about wearing the mask.
Okay. Yeah, because they're not the ones going in.
Right.
But
Right.
okay, I did not know that, and I always saw that commercial. I was like, bullshit. You don't have to be clean shaven.
Some dudes get to wear the beard.
So
but
how?
a lot of us do
So
not.
how is it that it doesn't? Why would you need to be?
hair follicles and stuff that will get in the way of you creating like an actual airtight seal?
So what would happen if, say, you
needs to go
right
against
here
your
with
skin.
your 5 o'clock shadow?
Might not seal entirely
At
Like-
all? Not at all.
Well, it
but
did a little bit there because when I was able to cover it up on both of the filters and keep it, a vacuum environment inside, it did suction again against my face. So I did have a seal to some
Right.
degree, but I don't know how foolproof that seal is. There could be leaks in it somewhere this
Right.
way, and especially if it's something like a nerve agent. Dear Lord, heaven forbid.
yeah, we just
right?
watched a couple of those videos.
Yeah, right.
That's
then,
awful.
Then that would be a bad day. I don't want to be there. Did you ever see that series 24?
I never got into it.
Kiefer
No.
Sutherland?
No, I never got into it.
So
Never even watched
was
an
a
episode.
Season, there was a season where some nerve agent got loose in like the counterterrorism unit's headquarters.
Right.
Right. And this one dude, what was it, like Edgar was his name. He was like this big heavy set dude that was one of the techs or something. And he'd been to the bathroom when the thing had gone off. And I guess a bunch of the other characters are like in this safe room, away from the nerve gas. But he comes out and he's like, oh, crap, it's the nerve agent. He starts spasming and he's done.
Like, is that nerve agent is like enough to break your back and? break your own back and
Well, you'll be done, and
Really?
you'll evacuate your bowels, the whole 9 yards. You're done. I think Sean Astin was in that episode too, and he and another dude were trapped in some other room, some security guy from the building, and they need Sean Astin's character to go and pull some switch that will clear the gas out.
Sure.
And he's got to basically go without any protection, just holding his breath, right, and try to get there and push the button or pull the lever, whatever it is, and save the lives of everybody else, right? And so he's not going to survive this. He's going to have enough time to hold his breath, get back to the room where he was at, but that room will now have a bunch of nerve gas in it. So as soon as he breathes in, he's going to breathe in nerve agent, and he's going to be done. And that's pretty much how he did it. He took one for the team.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage in The Rock, when he was cutting open that
Yes,
baby.
right. He had to do the atropine injector
Yep,
to
yep.
save his life. We used to practice that stuff all the time, man. We had we wouldn't actually do them, right? I mean, we would just know if you did get in that situation, you have to inject yourself pretty quickly.
And it was
speeds
it
your
has to
heart
go
rate
in,
up.
it has to go in the heart, doesn't it?
Well, you can do it in the leg, I think is the
Okay.
way we train it.
Okay.
But it basically speeds your bloodstream way up. It's like you're on speed, right?
Jesus.
And
No way.
it burns up that stuff, or it gets it out of your system in some way. It makes it so it's not gonna have effects on you.
He said it's one of those things we wish we could uninvent, sir. It's pretty awful. I'm like,
Yes.
damn. Okay.
Yes. Nasty stuff, man.
Well, I have got to wrap the show up, man.
Yeah, same here, bro.
So the first episode, I just sent you a video. I will post that, and
That's
we'll
very
check it out.
cool.
But when do you want to do this next?
We need to do this ASAP. Possibly next Wednesday could be a good time.
Okay.
I think we should shoot for
Let's
that,
shoot
and
for
then
that.
Friday again.
Shoot for
I'd
that.
be down for Friday, but yeah,
cool.
let's see if people get into
Sure.
the Daybreak edition.
The Daybreak Edition. Yeah, make sure to find us
Yeah.
on Facebook and all that stuff.
You know,
SteadyInTime.com.
SteadyInTime.com. And
That's
hey,
right.
I didn't do any shameless plugs this
No,
time.
you haven't.
You know, I would like to do one other. I have a wonderful wife. Name is Dawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she has a dog walking and sitting business. It's called Dawn's Pet Care Extraordinaire.
Absolutely.
Dawn, DAWNPCE.com is her website for that. But she's starting a new website called PeoriaDogs.com. And she's going to be having a podcast on YouTube, I guess, maybe other mediums as well, to talk with vets, to talk with shelter owners and things like that, and discuss dog-related events and information.
You guys very much love your
in this
dogs.
area. We are big fans of our dogs. You know, I told her about this before I left, but I was this close to like calling you up on my way over here and saying, "Hey, you're cool if I bring my 85-pound Mastiff over here,
Oh,
right?
my God,
you know,
man.
to hang out for the show."
Yeah, I'd be like,
You
no.
were free out. He's in the car right now. He wasn't, of course, but it would have been funny to
Right.
see your reaction to
No,
that,
man.
freaking out. I would love, though, to one of these times bring one of my dogs with me,
No
or
way.
you come over and hang with me and the dogs.
I
man.
don't think so, man.
could
No,
record
me and
from my
dogs,
house.
we just don't get along, man.
I think you would get along with Chunk.
I don't.
At Chunk the Puppy on Facebook and on Instagram.
Oh, boy.
Yes. We've been tracking him a little bit since he was a little itty bitty baby.
That's a cool idea, though.
It is.
That is really cool.
He's a sweet dog. I mean, he is of all the dogs we've ever had, he's like absolutely the chillest dog. Unless he's a little excited because you just came in the house and he hasn't met you, he wants to jump up and like say I love you, hi. But because he's so heavy, he doesn't have any sense of balance. So the other dogs will jump and put their paws on you, and there's no weight to it. They're just like I love you, but he's got his full weight. I love you, and he wants to knock you on the floor.
Right.
He just lick you a little bit
All right.
and
Yeah.
walk away.
No, I'm good, man. I'm
He,
good.
he loves you. He
I'm good.
wants to know you.
I'm good.
At Chunk the Puppy.
I don't know what it is about me, but dogs get really upset around me for some
You
reason.
haven't met Chunk.
I don't, well,
Chunk would never do that.
well,
He would love you to death.
yeah, I've heard that so many times, and then I go into the environment, and I'm immediately threatened, and their ears are like back, and I'm like, whoa, this is pretty intense.
We're going to have to get like a remote episode or something where maybe you meet Chunk in a neutral location.
I don't know.
And I'm telling you, man, your whole opinion, it's going to be like skydiving. It's like that
You
moment
know,
you jump out the door.
My girlfriend
It's like when you
wants
meet Chunk.
keeps talking about how we're going to get a dog and how we're just going to be one big happy family with a dog, and I'm like, I don't think so, because I'll lock it outside. I don't care. I'll just be like, out you go.
Hey, she followed me on Instagram, man.
Yeah, oh, did she?
Yeah.
She wants to. She's got this great idea of us hanging out sometime when she's in town. maybe doing a show, the three of us and stuff, because she's pretty interested in you and my buddy Steven. She's never met any of you guys, so she's kind of down with
Right.
like, I want to get to know your friends, and it's like.
Did you just do the girlfriend voice?
The girlfriend
Is that what that
voice.
was?
That was the girlfriend voice.
There's a radio guy. It's been a favorite of mine. He used to do his wife voice, right? People probably heard of Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck used to do these commercials. He was in the wife voice. He was like doing the one for the Hoodie Footy, right? It was the thing he was advertising for a while. And he used to do this bit. It was cracking me up so much. You listen to talk radio when you're working as an Air Force cop a lot. It's sitting in the car. That's all it's on. And, he just like, I'm cold. It's cold. Why do you like it so cold? That was his wife voice, and I was just dying.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
At least I made her sound kind of cute. Yeah, we're gonna have a dog.
Yeah, yours was a little nicer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It doesn't sound like Gollum or Smeagol.
What's that process?
All right, we're gonna get going. Thank you guys for listening to the William Barron Show, Daybreak Edition.
Daybreak Edition.
Daybreak.
Hey, he got it right by the end.
I got it. We will see you guys next week. Aaron, thank you again.
Thank you, William.
Thank you for listening to the show. The show that William Barron